we started the fire.
Yes, the fire rises.
How come you don't want me, man?
I have failed this city.
Today we face the monsters that are at our door and bring the fight to them. We will not go quietly into the night. We will not vanish without a fight. This day we fight! That's how winning is done.
Salutations, my fellow nerds. Welcome to the Friday Night Frenzy, where everything is canon except Super Wonder, and the topics, they're more like a set of guidelines than actual rules. Joining me on this crusade is my good pal Jason Ingram. How you doing, buddy?
Doing fine. Sharpening up my machete for a few of the topics, but, you know, it's kind of what's needed.
I mean, yeah, some of these are real hatchet jobs, not gonna lie. So we're talking about the Sega Genesis tonight, and we are supposed to have our good pal Anime Night show up, but he'll show up probably when he's ready, when he feels like it.
Yeah.
He has Link Anime Night. If you're here, we're live and ready for you, buddy. So, but in the meantime, when we're putting this together, we actually have a surprising amount of headlines to take care of first. This has been a really, really crazy week. Shall we go on the headlines, my friend?
Yeah, let's light the fire, literally.
All right, let's do it.
What? What the fuck?
Sorry, wrong one. I mean, it's not, whatever.
Yeah, it
Human sacrifice, dogs and cats living together, mass hysteria.
All right. Welcome to Headline Hysteria. We talk about all the things that are important, just not important enough for an entire video. Before we go any further, we need to do some acknowledgments. We had Nathaniel Brown. He says, "I am here," and he does a fist bump for us. Yeah, thank you, my friend. Thank you so much. All right, so we actually have 4 different headlines, which is kind of insane.
Yeah, these headlines are pretty nuts.
Yeah.
I make no promises that I didn't break a few people out of the insane asylum to get these headlines to us. I make no promises.
Ghostbusters! Yes, Bustin' does make me feel good, Nathaniel Brown, and I'm kind of pissed at my headphones right now. When I plugged them in, they said 40%, but as soon as we got the battery low, so it's not the end of the world. I just gotta plug them in through auxiliary, but oh gosh.
Yeah, nope. No, see, that's why I keep my headset plugged in unless I'm using them, because my headsets are 5 years old. I have no faith in the battery.
Well, the thing is, I like having the headsets on because it gives them freedom of movement. Because if I want to walk up and grab charcoal or grab something, I could still participate in the stream. But now I'm trained.
They've chained and bound you, man. How do you feel?
Yes. Okay. So here's what we got for the headlines. All right, I'm just gonna read off what we have here. So Sadie Sink, Jean Grey, Steam Machine pricing, Blade film canceling, and Kathleen Kennedy finally gone for real these times, I swear.
For real.
Version 3, final edit 4.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Which one do you want to dig into first, Jace?
Let's go with the Jean Grey, because after seeing who this actress is, I actually like it. I like the idea. It's an actual redhead. You're not having to dye anybody's hair. It's an actual redhead.
So, basically, for those who don't, for the 2 people who don't know, Sadie Sink is an actress. He's most well known for playing Max on Stranger Things, which just ended very awkwardly. Sorry, Conformity Gate. You're coping.
Yeah.
It was a fun week. I got some engagement off of him, but yeah. So she was confirmed for Spider-Man Brand New Day. We just don't know what role. It was speculation she'd either play like Jean Grey, real Mary Jane, but it's looking pretty likely. Like, she's wearing Jean Grey colors. She's gonna have Jean Grey powers. Some have speculated that like she might be playing like Rachel Summers, like the daughter. I don't think so, because all the X-Men that are appearing in Doomsday are gonna get killed off. Because they're like, Marvel wants a new crop of X-Men, young, that they can exploit for the next 10 years.
Oh yeah.
All right, Nathaniel. Tell you what, we'll cover. That'll be the next topic. We'll cover that one next, just for you.
Oh yeah, we'll cover that next.
But yeah, they want their new crop, and I don't know, like Jean Grey in a Spider-Man film. I mean, that's a bit unusual, but hey,
I've seen weirder. I've seen worse too.
Apparently, there's like this plot where she's hiding from damage control. Yelena's trying to like recruit Punisher. Like, I gotta be honest, like the plot for Brand New Day actually sounds like it could work.
It could work. It could work.
I just remembered that I retweeted it, so like I'm just gonna go grab.
Delete the delete.
Oh no. All right, let me just. There we go. Nothing's official yet, my friend. It's all speculation and rumor. So who knows? Maybe
but
Doomcock
this is official. This is from. This isn't Doomcock. This is from people outside of Doomcock.
It's officially unofficial. Like, I'm sorry, I don't like the word official. Like, official is Disney themselves announcing Kathleen Kennedy is gone. That is official. Anything less than that is unofficial.
Yeah. This is coming from
credible sources.
Credible sources. This is not Doomcock. I gave Doomcock a lot of credit when it first started, but then he kept doing it week after week.
I mean, the funny thing is, he knew he would be right eventually. And I will say, when it is officially announced, I will post a hashtag Doomcock was right, just to give the man because at this point, like, just give the man his flowers. Just at this point, just give the man his flowers.
Just give him a flower. He'll calm down, and go back to actually reporting on real things again. Jeez, man.
So this plot right here, this is a leaked plot. It could be wrong. It could be totally wrong. But I think I like what I'm hearing here, so I'm just going to read it. Spider-Man is experiencing a crisis with his powers, similar to Tobey Maguire's, with malfunctions linked to his emotional state. Punisher is protecting Jean Grey from damage control, who continues to pursue her in New York. A Daily Bugle montage makes reference to Daredevil and features villains like Ramrod, Boomerang, and Tarantula. Peter works at a deli and avoids getting close to MJ and Ness. I think it's supposed to be Ned, who are rebuilding their lives. Tombstone, along with the Hand, uses Jean to free Scorpion and eliminate Spider-Man and Punisher. Here's the thing. I never really imagined Tombstone with the Hand, but whatever.
Yeah, I've heard of weirder.
Faced with this crisis, Spider-Man asks for help from Bruce Banner. Now, Bruce is actually confirmed to be in this movie, so fair enough.
Fair enough.
He's former university professor, so that implies like a time jump. But Jean's powers end up transforming Banner into the Grey Hulk. Okay. I mean, not like too crazy. Yelena has a cameo attempting to recruit Punisher. Okay, fine. I actually do like Yelena. I mean, that's not really damage control is so obviously a stand-in for S.H.I.E.L.D. Like, they need that extra government organization to be the bad guy so bad. But here's some other stuff. There's people are speculating that Stryker could appear. So for those who don't know, William Stryker, who you probably might know him as the villain from X2, X-Men United.
Okay. Now, that now
Like
makes
Weapon
sense.
X, and he experiments. He did show up in like Days of Future Past. So like apparently this, because like I think it's confirmed that the Mutant Saga is what's next after the Multiversal Saga. So I mean, I gotta be honest. I think mutants coming to the MCU could be the creative shot in the arm the MCU desperately needs.
Look, the MCU lost me when it became the MCU.
And according to Brown, Bolvar Trask is the Sentinel guy. I know Stryker has involvement with it, but like, as far as like Sentinels, those are Trask.
Oh yeah.
Um,
Oh, you're talking the machines that go after mutants. Yeah. Wow. Boy, my brain needed a jolt.
yeah.
Get the
So
defibrillator ready, man. I think my brain needs it.
I mean, there's so many really good. There's so many really good. You know, there's so many really good X-Men stories that they could tell. Like, obviously, they're gonna have to do an Avengers versus X-Men.
They're gonna have to.
Yeah. Especially like how the X-Men interact with like the cosmic side of Marvel. You know, so many great characters. Like we have not even seen the Shi'ar Empire. Like Londra, Deathbird.
Oh yeah. No,
Like,
we need that.
yeah.
And for the love, well, okay, they stopped pretending that the Olympia or that Thor, all the gods. Oh no, they're just aliens. No, they're gods. Damn it. That's what they are in the comics. They base it off the myth.
Here's my
Sorry.
speculation. Here is my speculation. I think Thor is gonna die in Doomsday, and we're probably gonna get someone like Beta Ray Bill.
Probably.
I think we're gonna get Beta Ray Bill Thor. You know, I think he just makes the most sense because if you're not gonna have Thor, obviously you're not gonna have She Thor. I think Beta Ray Bill is like the best compromise.
That's the best compromise. Unfortunately, I don't know that much about it, but I know that was a thing for a bit. That I know.
Yeah.
It. Just for the love of God, don't do what DC did to Superman for what 3 or 4 comics. Spider-Man or Superman is gay. Don't do that. Love God.
Oh. Talking about like Superman and stuff. Did you see that? Okay, I guess we have. I'm adding this fifth one.
Yeah, sure.
DC. Did you hear that? Like DC is doing a new crossover comic. Oh dang, or I mean Angela. They could. She's definitely a possibility because she is a Marvel character.
Yeah, no, that would work.
So, all right, we're doing a fifth one. So they are doing a multiversal showdown. That's right. We're finally getting our Homelander versus Superman fight.
Superman is going to beat the ever-loving hell out of Homelander. I can plug that fight into Grok, into
oh god, look
chat.
at they had to depower Superman a little bit so Homelander gets a few licks in, but so here are some characters we got. Vampira, Sabrina, Sub-Zero, Red Sonja versus Wonder Woman is so freaking perfect.
Okay, that I will buy. But Homelander v Superman's just gonna beat the ever.
I'm actually Annabelle, and like, oh gosh, like I would love to see Sabrina and Zatanna meet.
Yeah,
that would be cool. But like Homelander versus Superman, perfect. Red Sonja versus Wonder Woman. I'm actually thinking about buying this issue. Like this seems really.
I might actually buy.
Oh, and Batwoman meeting Vampira. Oh, there's gonna be some hot muffins tonight.
That
was a little bit spicy. I'm sorry.
I know. I'm gonna get a little bit more spicy. I think those two are gonna get a little too touchy feely. I'm just gonna say it.
But yeah, like and Sub-Zero, and then like Star Sapphire and Sabrina. Like, oh gosh.
Yeah. I don't know.
This is a cool concept.
I think we need to throw Sub-Zero versus Sub-Zero. Let's be real here, people.
That's cold. That's just cold, bro. That is just cold.
Well, I mean, I'm not throwing Scorpion in there. That's just getting too mean.
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
Oh, no, that's going to be an interesting comic. Now that I know it's coming, yeah, I want it. Because, honestly, I'm getting sick and tired of these people going, oh, Homelander would beat Superman non-stop. No, Superman is, like, broken.
I just want a story where Hulk gets a Red Lantern ring. I want that so bad. I want that story so bad.
That would be freaking hilarious.
Also, I want I want a Cyborg gets transported to the Terminator universe. So Cyborg has to fight Skynet.
You just broke my brain.
Or like a Skynet, like a Terminator Matrix crossover.
Terminator Matrix. Terminator. Who's the fucking synthetic guy that destroyed Krypton? What the hell's his name?
Brainiac.
Brainiac versus Skynet.
Brainiac wins. Hey, my multiversal comic is going well. I want to send you some stuff to read. You can. I can't guarantee you will be able to get to read it, but feel free. All right. We're going to save the rest of this portion of the conversation for like the second half of the stream. We're just having some fun. But
yeah.
We for 40K with the Red Lantern ring.
Oh God, no.
We're screwed.
We're trying not to end the world here. Okay, we're trying to avoid that.
Yeah, so
that's like giving Conan the red ring.
Terminator versus Predator versus Alien. I feel like they've done that.
They have.
Like that feels like something like Dark Horse, because like Dark Horse owned the Terminator rights in the 90s. Let's see, a Terminator versus. I'm pretty sure there's been a Terminator versus Predator. Terminator versus Predator versus Alien comic. Yeah, there is. There is. There literally is a comic. I knew it.
Really? Show me.
All right. So there's gonna be the Wikipedia, but about to make Nathaniel Brown's day.
Yeah. No, we're here to please.
Yep. Terminator versus Predator versus. Yep. Yeah.
Oh, it exists, and it was who I thought it was. Dark Horse.
Yeah, because they owned all the licenses.
Oh.
Nathaniel Brown is like, I must have this. I must have this.
Yeah.
But anyway. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, no, it's Heroic Signature owns him now. Boo.
The comic rights?
Yeah, the comic rights. I just looked it up on the side.
Wait, doesn't Disney own all the characters now? They own Alien, they own Predator, and I'm pretty sure they own Terminator. The rights reverted back to James Cameron, I believe.
Yeah. They revert. That's for sure. That's confirmed.
Yeah. So,
comic rights, the only people who own Conan are
Conan. What the frick are you talking about, bro?
I don't know why I looked up Conan, but I did.
Okay, we're moving on
we're moving on. I thought we were talking about Conan, so I looked up Conan. I don't know why. My brain decided to hijack myself.
Yeah, some wires got crossed there, bro. All right, so apparently, it's a day that ends in Y, and apparently Kathleen Kennedy is not long for this world. She may be leaving soon. According to some credible sources, I don't know who these sources are. So probably some person just made it up in their basement. We're all just going along with it.
Yeah, it's possible.
I guess Dave Filoni and like another lady, like the lady's going to handle the business side. Dave Filoni's handling the creative side. I'm going to be honest. I am so far down the apathy drain that like I don't really care at this point. Like, look, nothing's going to change. Dave Filoni is just as much of a hack as Kathleen Kennedy, if not worse. He's worse because he has this air of legitimacy to him. Like I was talking to Jason about this. Like, suppose like, oh, he's George Lucas's hand-picked successor. You want to know who actually was George Lucas's hand-picked successor? Kathleen Kennedy, because George Lucas chose her to lead Lucasfilm before he sold it to Disney. So if anyone has a claim to be the hand-picked successor, it's Kathleen Kennedy. And look what happened.
Look, I have as much faith in this guy saving Star Wars as I do Kathleen Kennedy, which is next to zero.
We've had enough shows, we've had enough things run by Dave Filoni where he has no resistance to know that, like, if you want to have Dave Filoni in animation, okay, sure, he does like some decent stuff in animation. Live action, no.
Yeah, I mean, the only way to save the film side of Star Trek or Star Wars. Oof,
You just angered a lot of people, brother.
use the Force, Harry. Sincerely, Gandalf. The only way to save Star Wars
What?
is to actually cancel Disney's episodes 7, 8, 9 and do George Lucas's.
It's not going to happen. That's
Yeah,
not going to
it's
happen. That's not going to happen.
I know it's not going to happen. Like I said
The
earlier,
only thing, like, well, the big part is two of the Carrie Fisher's dead. Harrison Ford wants nothing to do with the franchise. You could lure Mark Hamill back. It wouldn't be that hard to lure Mark Hamill back to Star Wars. But,
No.
like, okay, you got Luke Skywalker. I mean, that's one of them. But, like, Carrie Fisher's dead, man.
she's
like,
dead. Carrie Fisher's dead.
We had this opportunity to have them all three on the screen at the same time, and we blew it. You know, like, Harrison Ford's not coming back. He's not coming back. He's already in his 80s. You could have Mark Hamill come back, but
Who
you know,
cares? Who cares?
I mean, he's Luke Skywalker. I care.
Okay, he's Luke Skywalker, but
Doing stupid.
yeah. The thing of it is,
Do you want to know why the Empire does not issue condoms to stormtroopers?
sure.
Because all their shots miss.
Okay, that's a good one. That's a good one.
No. So I was talking to my buddy. We were at the bar. I was like, "Hey man, you should go. Okay. All right. Sorry. Enemy Night. I'm about to say a really good joke. Let me just say it, then I'll introduce you. Okay. So, hi Enemy. Oh, bye. Hi buddy. Sorry.
Oh, there he goes.
All right. Can you hear us? Okay.
Yes.
Let me just tell this really funny joke first, and I'll introduce you. So I was at a bar with my buddy. He was on leave, and this kind of girl was talking to him up, and he wasn't really sure. I said, "Dude, just go talk to her. You miss you miss 100% of the shots you don't take." He's like, "Dude, I'm a stormtrooper. I miss 100% of my shots all the time."
That's a good one.
That's a good one.
I made that one up on the spot. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, that's good.
So, hey, Enemy Night, good to hear you here. It's happy here.
Good to be here. I didn't know what time you were going live, so I'm like, I'll just wait and see. But better late than never.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're just going through some headlines. We have like a little bit more than I thought we would. So
Yeah, we've covered the Kathleen Kennedy may or may not be.
We're kind of in the middle of it, but yeah.
Yeah.
But real quick, what do you think about Sadie Sink potentially be playing Jean Grey?
Sadie Sink?
Max from Stranger Things.
I could see it. I can see it. I can definitely see if the writing is good and she takes the time and knows who Jean Grey is.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I really care about.
Yeah.
I can
Because
see that.
I if you're gonna play these characters, you have to know like where they come from, what their personality is, what X-Men is, what Marvel is. You have to know these things, not necessarily by default, but the willingness to at least learn about the character you are going to be portraying in a movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And to me, that's the number one thing that we fans should always have. It's established rules. No, we're not going to judge them based on what they look like and this and that and the other. If you can prove to us fans, that you're capable of doing this, you're fine. You're
Yeah.
fine, and that's all we ask. It's not like we're not asking the world of these people. We're just asking these simple things.
Yes.
I mean,
I-
it took forever to get a decent Gambit, Hugh Jackman in a yellow suit, and a Deadpool, and a comic accurate Juggernaut.
Yeah.
It took that long, and but we're fine with that. We're
Yeah.
happy with that.
And then real quickly, what do you think about like the latest Kathleen Kennedy rumors?
Oh boy, I could see. I mean, Dave Filoni.
Yeah.
Who else but him? Because
I mean, lots of Jon Favreau.
John Favreau, yes,
I don't like Dave Filoni. I'm just gonna put it on the record. I don't like him. I think he's not as good as either he or people think he is. I think Jon Favreau was a creative genius leap forward, but we can.
Yeah.
I could
John-
see John would be a better choice because he understood what Star Wars truly is, and it didn't shoehorn that much. I mean, the only decent Star Wars movie we gotten in the last 10 years was Rogue One. That was it.
The only like absolutely good Star Wars media is Rogue One and Season 1. Okay, 3 things actually. Rogue One, Season 1 of The Mandalorian, and Andor Season 1. I haven't watched Season 2 of Andor because like the Andor Glazer just totally turned me off the show.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Just to say it, hello, Black Reaper Kai. Glad that you're here.
And also Star Wars Battlefront 2 with the campaign story.
Jedi Fallen Order is pretty good. I'll give it that.
That too. And I did, and I understood why people hated on the Battlefront story. I understand it, but when you look at
Battlefront
it,
story, I played it. It was okay. Like I wasn't like blown away by it, but I wasn't offended.
but we actually managed to get a good Skywalker, a Luke.
Oh god, yes. Like Luke was
It was
perfect. Perfect.
That's why I say we need to get new actors for these 3 characters.
And I could tell, whoever voiced Luke did spot on.
All right,
Like, it wasn't Mark Hamill, and I'm like, thank God, because there was someone else who could do it, and I'm like, where is this?
okay. I want to
Where
get
is
through
this?
these last 2 topics.
Oh yes, sorry, Nick.
Sorry. No, it's okay. It's okay. So, the Blade film is purportedly canceled. Nobody cares.
No, but I don't care.
I could hear Joker just being like, finally!
Yes.
There's only ever been one Blade. There's only ever going to be one Blade.
If anybody's been following us on Nightcast, me and Joker,
Great show.
We've been talking about that film, about that news for a while, and and Joker, he would be dancing right now if he were here at this news.
By the way, Anime Night, could you drop your YouTube channel in the private chat, please?
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. But it's still a surprise. I mean, Ali would have been a great Blade. Don't get me wrong.
Great Blade. I
Yeah,
love
he
him.
would have been a great Blade. Unfortunately, one of the scripts they wrote was basically Underworld 2.0.
Blade's daughter.
Yeah.
Yeah, like honestly, like as soon as I heard Mahershala Ali was playing Blade, I was like, okay, this movie has a chance. And apparently, and this made me respect Mahershala Ali more, apparently a lot of the holdup was him rejecting scripts, being like, no, there's no way I'm doing that.
Yeah.
So props to Mahershala. Like, I respect that man a lot.
Yeah.
Dude has integrity.
Yeah.
All
There
right,
you
so real quick, if you guys could do me a favor, first off, give us a like if you could. I Second off, here's a link to Anime Night's channel. Does some really great content. Like he says, he does nightcasts every Wednesday. Every now and then, a certain Phoenix will appear.
Well,
Not regularly, but like every so often, I'm known to appear on the show.
well, we do have to light you on fire every now and then. Don't worry about it, Nick.
I mean, how else am I reborn? So, so you are wrong, Nick. You people don't care.
We care.
I feel so called out.
We care. It's just that they picked the right guy to play Blade, but they never got a good Blade script.
I hate when I hate when people say nobody cares, dummies. I mean, that's fair. Like Rakai, I totally get where you're coming from with that.
I get where you're coming from. I don't say that I don't care about most things when I'm rather indifferent. But the Blade script, I've been paying attention to that because I love Blade.
It's just I don't really feel like there's much fanfare, like outrage, like it's barely even getting like a blip on the discussion radar about it getting canceled. Like, because in most minds it got canceled years ago in most people's minds.
Yeah, in most people's minds it got canceled. And when the new actor kept telling the scripts, no, this is stupid, this is not my character. The people writing the script should have been like, okay, let's get somebody new to write a real script. But they never did it.
And this is why we've been harping on the fact we need to put fans back in the writing room, the script room, every room in the whole block.
Here's what you do. You hire Len Wein, the guy whoever created the script for Underworld, and have him do a Blade film. Come on.
It's right there.
It's right there. It writes itself. That guy would understand that this is not Underworld, but it is a vampire. It is vampire.
Have the people who created Sinners do a Blade film. I mean, come on. Sinners, it's right there.
Yeah, we have it right there, ladies.
Seriously, I bet the people from Sinners would create an amazing Blade film.
I bet this news is like, Dotson. We got Dotson
here. See, nobody cares,
Yeah.
That's how it is with this news.
I definitely have. They were trying to make Blade a second. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
no.
that's
It's like you hire Mahershala Ali. You want him to be in the front of the camera, not like some plucky teenager you got out of 1,000 people who auditioned.
No, I would. Whoever was thinking that, I want to pick them up, throw them into an active volcano, and walk away like I did nothing. That's not a sin.
That's graphic.
I'm sorry.
Nah, I would pick up that person, throw them in a chair, strap them to it, and have 50 different TVs around them saying what a failure they are.
Okay, that's even better.
I would just walk past them in the line and say, because of you, we didn't get a Blade movie. I'm so disappointed. Then just walk off. Me.
Yeah.
If I'm gonna see a Blade movie, I'm seeing Blade, not Blade and Switch.
Yeah, exactly. Oh yeah. That's just I could not.
All right, so the last topic till we start talking about one of the best consoles ever is a console that's going to have a very rough time. So apparently there was a bit of a price leak for the Steam machine. It was a Czech reseller website, so there's kind of some layers here. Apparently the 512 on the Czech website was listed for the USD equivalent of $950. Now, if we're going to assume that what it probably is, so that means the Steam machine is probably going to be around $800, $800 to $850, because that site's probably reselling it, or it's like a third party thing.
Yeah.
Which I'm sorry, $800 for the 512. Muy bueno. Muy bueno.
No.
Oh boy.
No, I'm willing to go 500. I'm willing to even go 700.
Because it's like a consoleized PC. And the thing is, $800, like there's nooks, like those little tiny PCs for around that price that are as good, if not better, than the thing. Like I get Steam OS, but like there's only so many concessions you can make, because like I don't know. The thing is, the Steam Deck came out at the perfect time, and it was a perfect device for the time, and it's still a great device. I mean, I own a Steam Deck, So, but
Look, the only way I'm going to pay $700 or $1,000 for it is if by default it's 3 terabytes.
no, I mean the 2 terabyte version is costing like the equivalent of like 1,500 or something, like 1,200.
That you know that price you just spat out. That's the price of my PC when I built it.
So yeah, I think the Steam machine is pretty DOA at this point. What do you think, Anime Night?
Well, as me and Joker both say, when it comes to like leaks and rumors, treat this like with a grain of salt. Yes, it sucks that this got leaked because it kills the anticipation, and it's like, wait a minute, it doesn't sound right because yes, like what you said, it is a consoleized PC, and that is very true.
Mm-hmm.
However, I'm hoping, as many others, that this is just a oops, that's not the real price thing. This is the actual price that we're going to get later on. I'm hoping it's that because I want to see this succeed or have a halfway decent opening when it releases.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And that's all I add. That's all I'm asking. Price can be varied and everything. It would vary on what it's doing, but when it really comes to it, my estimate would be between 500 and 700.
Yeah,
Give or take.
Yeah, like I wanted it to be 400, but that is pure fantasy.
Yeah.
500 is the lowest it will possibly be, and even that's a bit unlikely. 600 is probably the likeliest, the lowest it'll go. Probably be 6. Ideally, it'll be 600 or 700. That'll put it in like the gray area of like you can justify it, but like anything above like 750, it's like stretching it. But 800, that's the no-go zone.
Yeah, no, when you put a console to that price, that thing better be laced in gold. I'm sorry.
Right. It's like I better have a golden laced controller and golden laced system
Yeah,
for
because like
that.
when the Steam Deck came out, it's like you basically had a PS4 in your hands. You know, like it was 2020, like running Jedi Fallen Order like perfectly on the thing was like freaking amazing. You know, and the fact that like it could emulate Switch games, like, and even now when there's so many of the powerful handhelds, it still holds its own.
Yeah.
And that's what we want. We want it to stand up on its own and do all these incredible things that would leave us baffled.
Here's the thing though. I will gladly pay like $600-700 for a Steam Deck 2. Like an upgraded Steam Deck. I would gladly.
Oh, absolutely. I would
for like a 1 terabyte, like a 512 1 terabyte Steam Deck 2, which it is coming. Like it's supposed to come like 2027, 2028. But like it's like I'll gladly pay that.
Yeah.
You know. And here's the thing. Just get a dock, plop your Steam Deck down, and congratulations, you now have you can consolize it.
Yeah. That, and I really don't like that all these sites and all these people are saying it's going to be $1,000. It's going to be $2,000. We don't know until the business tells us directly what it's willing to price it at. I don't buy any of it.
The thing I will say though is the fact that we don't know a price and it's supposed to be launching Q1 of next year, and they still haven't told the price. To me, says they're still adjusting and they're kind of nervous about the price.
Yeah.
Remember when the Switch 2 they did the direct? They didn't unveil the price. Well, the price was unveiled literally afterwards.
Yeah.
And then also, happy day to you, Happy Dino.
Yep.
It's okay, buddy. It's okay. We're still going through the headlines. We had a bunch of them, but we're going to be getting to the Sega stuff here.
Hey, Happy Dino.
Dino's amazing. He's cool.
Yeah.
All right. So we got all that going. All right. Does Sega actually do what Nintendon't?
Yes.
I want to say yes. They were actually strong competitors back in the day.
To be fair, it was only really during the Genesis era where they were actually competition. Like, there were actually a few quarters where they actually pulled ahead in market share. Like the Genesis was like, so we're doing a retrospective on Sega consoles. I'm a Sega fanboy. You guys know that. We're skipping the Master System because it doesn't really have as much of an impact. Master System's cool, plus of its weight. But we're going to be Genesis, Saturn, and then Dreamcast later this month. And but right now we're just talking about Genesis. So this is like probably the golden era of Sega. And basically every kid in the 90s, early 90s, was aware of the Genesis.
My experience with it.
I had two of them.
Oh,
I had the PlayStation and the Sega Genesis. So I had not the N64 though. Not the N64 that would have completed the trifecta right there. But
well, the thing is, what used to happen is you'd have a console when it was current, and then you get the new one, and then the old one would become like the little brother console. Your little brother would like, so like your older brother had the PlayStation, and you had a Sega Genesis kind of thing.
Well, that's the thing. Back during the Sega Genesis thing, I had the Nintendos. My cousin had the Sega, and he got both the Sega Genesis and the one that followed it.
Mm-hmm.
But I never played that much because we never went to my stepmother's twin sister. Yeah, odd. My stepmother's a twin. I'm a twin. It's weird.
I've heard some speculations that like twins do run in families.
They do. One say if I had kids, I wouldn't have kids, but my kids would have twins.
That's well, okay, we're getting off topic here, but like
yeah, but whatever. It's just a little side note. Warning to everyone: do not have twins.
Yeah, so basically, the Sega Genesis was a console where you either had one or you had a friend that had one, and you went to his house to play it.
Oh yeah.
Anime Night, what is your history with the console?
My history with the console, I had very fond memories with it. Even with the PS1 being the juggernaut that it is.
Oh, I love PS1.
I could play that all day, every day, no thought, without a second thought. But this is the Sega Genesis right now. I loved it for what it is. It had an amazing library, from Mortal Kombat to Sonic to Shinobi, to Road Rash 2, amazing games, and it felt like you were playing. It really held up on its own graphically, and it made Sonic an icon. The first selling of the Sonic the Hedgehog game, Sega banked on that. They banked on that one character, and it carried them.
Fun fact: Sonic actually didn't. Too late. Got a daughter.
Oh no.
Oh,
that's fine.
That's fine.
Daughters can love video games. Daughters can love Sega Genesis. Nothing wrong with that.
we don't judge here, folks. We don't judge here.
We don't judge you.
We don't judge you.
Unless you skip Super Wonder, then we judge you.
Yeah, no, okay. I feel bad for my uncle because he's married to my dad's younger sister.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, my dad and his older sister have sons. Okay, my dad's sister has 2 sons, 1 daughter. My dad, 2 sons, 1 daughter.
Okay, we're not talking about twins here, brother. We're not talking about twins.
No. It's funny because my uncle had 3 daughters. Not
okay,
twins.
We're not talking about twins. Please stop.
We're not.
No, we are not. Stop that.
Oh, I'm not. They're all separate.
Stop! I will mute you. Dude. Oh my god. It just wouldn't stop. Like,
I know. I'm just talking about family.
stop! Anime Night's just having a ball. It's like,
yeah.
It's like, where's the old gray? I got some tea to drink. I judge you. Shame on you, all of you and your ancestors. Dishonor upon you, dishonor upon your cow.
Yeah, okay, there we go.
Okay, Jason, No twin talk. Under no.
No, I'm not. I'm not. I'm done with it.
I will mute you.
I know you will.
Oh, it's all. Oh God! He just invoked the meme.
Oh, no.
I was trying to invoke a meme, and it succeeded. There we go.
Wait,
I feel
if
satisfied.
we're gonna do this, I gotta do this properly.
Oh, no. What's he doing now? Oh, no.
It's all about family.
Oh man. Oh man.
Family. Anime night, you've always been a buster. Okay, I want to see, so I'm gonna take these off.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, be sure to subscribe to Nick Phoenix for more hilarity.
Yeah, and give us a like, please. I'm lucky that I had those like close at hand. Like that.
Oh yeah, no, you just had to reach over, grab them, and slap them on. That's freaking okay.
Oh God.
No, but back to the Sega. It actually held its own.
Black Ripper Kai. Oh my God! Black Ripper Kai is choosing violence.
Apparently,
he just woke up today and said, "You know what? Violence is on the agenda." Today.
You know, if I didn't like Black Ripper Kai so much, he'd be muted right now. But he gets a pass because I actually like the guy.
Oh, that's funny.
The thing that I really like about the Genesis, especially from like a going back to it kind of perspective, is this was in an era where both consoles had vastly different libraries. There was overlap, but like for example, if you wanted like the JRPGs, you went with the Super Nintendo, where the Genesis was more the realm of like action games, really good arcade ports.
Yeah,
you know, it was more good with like the run and gun, the shooters. You know, and that's kind of but I mean the Genesis had RPGs and actually some really dang good ones. But they're kind of few and far between.
Yeah, and that's my familiarity with it. Is Nintendo? That's where I went for the RPGs.
Oh God, what monster have I created?
Oh no.
Yeah. Anime night. What are some?
That's my door. Give me a sec.
What?
Anime night. What were some of your favorite games on the Genesis?
Sonic
notwithstanding. Sonic notwithstanding.
I would have to say, notwithstanding Sonic, Battletoads. Actually, I could handle that one. Back in the day, I could. Today, no. I would probably rage quit within 2 seconds.
There was a Battletoads game for the Genesis.
One I do remember that my dad, my stepdad actually rented. It was called Brett Hall Hockey 95. I vaguely remember that one.
Oh, I remember that one. Yeah,
I didn't even know that existed. Holy cow!
Yeah,
my stepdad is a huge hockey person, which he got me into.
Go Wings!
Yes. By the way, thank you for tuning into that. I'm having fun.
I didn't actually tune in. I just retweeted it.
By
the way, if you're ever here in Detroit, I'll try and get you to go see a Red Wings game.
I would love to do that. I would love that sometime. The other one would be Buck Rogers' Countdown to Doomsday. An interesting game, and of course, Bugs Bunny and Double Trouble, because you gotta have the Looney Tunes. You gotta have the Looney Tunes in there.
That's another thing. Like there are some really, really good licensed games on the Genesis. Like Looney Tunes ones are really good. Disney games, like there were some really good Mickey Mouse games, like Mickey Mouse Castle of Illusion.
I could play that all day, every day, and not get bored. Because it's amazing, like with the power of that, how it held up and everything.
I didn't even know that those games existed. Wow, I feel bad.
Let's see here. Altered Beast. What was that game? You could change it, like a mermaid. Oh yeah, like the Jurassic Park games were pretty good on the Genesis. You beat up. My king, my Reaper King, you beat the Lion King.
I didn't even know those
We
games
are not
exist.
worthy. We are not worthy.
For those who aren't aware, Lion King, I believe on both the Genesis and the Super Nintendo, was they cranked up the difficulty because of the rental market.
Really?
Yeah, because back then, like rentals, basically what they wanted to avoid is like a kid, because back then you'd be like, all right, little Timmy, you were really good this week, so you know what? We're gonna go to Blockbuster, and you can get a game and a movie, and you can have that for the weekend. Or I have I have this guy that's gonna come over, so you can bring a friend over, and we're gonna get you 3 games, 3 movies, and you can crank the volume as loud as you want.
Yeah. Thanks, Mom.
Like,
I remember those nights.
see, as a kid, you're like, oh my god, my mom's so nice, and you wake up the next morning, there's always like some guy lacing up his boots or whatever, like, you never see him again. You never put 2 and 2 together, but is this just a me thing, or is this like
No, it's not.
Yes, you're good.
Yeah,
You're good.
like was this
I
just a
do
me thing in
remember.
the 90s? Like, because
I remember my
moms
parents.
want to get laid, so they do
mom-
that with their kids.
My mom and my stepdad were like that with me and my sister at the time. We either go. It was Friday night, and they're like, "Okay, kids, you have 3 choices. We can go to Hollywood Video, to Blockbuster, or Family Video."
Mhm.
Now, here's the deal. From Hollywood Video, you could get 2 games in the movie, or in Blockbuster, you could get 3 games and 2 movies, or in Family Video, you could get 2 movies and 1 game. My sister and I opted for the Blockbuster.
Yeah, and like when you'd always do that, there'd just be like this one movie at the bottom that was like Mommy and Daddy's Video, and you weren't allowed to like even see the cover of it.
Yeah.
Actually, that one movie was Total Recall. But I understand why.
What happened is like mom would guide you, dad would disappear, and like you saw him kind of like go in the back real quick, and he came out of the movie. He'd like show it to mom. He's like, and like.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, it was like that. It was like that, and to this day, my stepdad still won't tell me what that movie is. To this day, and I'm like, Dad, I will give you 500. I offered him money. I'm like, Dad, I will give you $600.
He won't say it because that's the video that your little sister was conceived to.
No,
and he doesn't want the knowledge of what video he was watching when your little sister was conceived.
No, you know what?
I can relate to that. My mom went drinking with her friends. She mainly viewed the game as a babysitter.
No, that's my dad. My dad and my stepmom would. That secret video was not a thing because my stepmom hated those kind of movies, but they would still get a movie like Total Recall or something like that for themselves. However,
because oftentimes what these places would do is you can get a free family film with your regular rental because they knew that like you come in with the kids. The kids would get like Little Mermaid or something, or Aladdin, and you could get like Basic Instinct.
Yeah, that's the kind of movies that she would get.
But also, the other game that I do remember playing from memory was called James Pond, an underwater agent.
I remember that one. Yeah,
haven't played the other 2.
Question: have you played Rock and Roll Racing?
Yes.
That was actually developed by a very early Blizzard. Like that was Blizzard before.
Wow.
Yeah, because they were known as like Silicon and Synapse at the time. So this is like Blizzard before they were Blizzard, but it was the same people.
Huh. I never knew that.
Rock and Roll Racing is a really cool game because it's like it had different like modes of play, but like the audio was just like, just imagine you're like a hovercraft racing around a track while. Paranoid by Ozzy, chiptune version of it.
Yep.
She always came back with wings from the bar, and the bar still stands. Best wings ever tasted. It's always the bar food that is like bar food is either the best or the worst food you've ever had.
Yeah.
There is no in between.
Yeah, there is no in between. But I loved rock and roll racing. They should do a. Well, actually, I'm gonna stop right there.
No, don't condemn your childhood memories. Oh no.
I would like to see an updated port to that
Um,
with like more good music to it. If I could put
so,
that loosely.
Yeah, yeah, that would
so,
be doable.
so a few years back, um, Blizzard did the arcade collection,
Oh
and
my
it
god.
does include Rock and Roll Racing.
Nice.
They're mostly ports or enhanced ports of a lot of their older stuff. So if you want to play Rock and Roll Racing now, that's probably the best way to do it. Captain America and the Avengers. I don't think I ever played that on the Genesis. I did play it on the Super Nintendo. Captain
That
America
was
and the Avengers.
that one I actually didn't play on my Sega Genesis. That was more of on my friend's, but he did own that game and it was a lot of fun. I had fun on that one because it was like it's what it would become later with like the Marvel fighting games and everything. It's just a peek into that, and
Also,
also will lead to also Maximum Carnage for the Super
so
Nintendo.
speaking of Spider-Man, did you know that one time that like they had their video game series Shinobi?
Yeah.
Okay. This is new to me.
Oh God, Batman!
All right.
This game, I think it's like Shinobi 3 or something, has like actually really interesting history. Let me look at the comments first. But still, the game me and the brother kept renting were Marvel Ultimate Alliance, Pro Bass Fishing, OG Xbox, yes,
I haven't heard of Pro Bass Fishing in a long
Viva Pinata. Oh, the X-Men games for the Genesis were, oh my god, they're amazing. But this game was really interesting. It was an IP hell. So in this game, you have boss fights versus Spider-Man, Batman. There's one where you face Godzilla. But if you get the game now, all of it's taken out because apparently they weren't allowed to do a lot of this stuff. They did get a licensing deal for Spider-Man, so Spider-Man hung around a lot longer. But it's since expired, so like there were recent releases. Don't have that. But like just imagine how like this is just an insane like this I don't know, this game just like
that was so the only way to get the original cut is to go get a Sega Genesis.
even
and get
having
that
the
game.
cart, like even getting the Genesis cart, there are different versions of it.
Ooh.
Oh,
Also,
Dang
just
it.
look at how cool this game is, by the way.
You shouldn't have shown me that because with that light behind him in that opening scene made me think Highlander. Dang it. I'm a Highlander fanboy, all right? Don't do this.
I mean, there can only be one, so.
There can only be one, yes.
Oh, there we go.
oh there's Godzilla.
Yeah, like that is very clearly Godzilla.
Yeah,
Even
clearly-
without the spikes, it's like a teenage version of Godzilla.
yeah,
How cool is that? How cool is that?
Yeah.
yeah.
Surprisingly, as goofy as it looks now, but back then it's like, oh my god, what do I do? That's Godzilla.
Yeah, no, back in the day, that's how you freaked people out is throw monsters that look like Godzilla or like King Kong. And you
Actually,
freak
King
people
Kong,
out.
you could do that. You could actually get away with that because you wouldn't be able to
Just
tell
have
the
a giant ape. It's just a giant ape.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you wouldn't be able to tell the difference.
Yeah.
If you use the name King Kong, I think that's trademark. But like, just have like, because like King Kong is just a giant gorilla. You know,
Yeah.
Godzilla has certain features that distinguishes him.
Yeah, that's true. And you really can't, as much as the new Godzilla movies would love to say, "Oh, King Kong is copyrighted." Unfortunately, no, it's not.
Yeah, like there was a whole lawsuit with Nintendo about it in the 80s, and it just kind of fell apart when they realized actually Universal doesn't own the rights. In fact, they did a lawsuit in the 70s to prove they didn't own the rights so they could make the King Kong movie. Oopsie!
Yeah, oops, they have no rights. And the original King Kong, so long as you keep it the original, you can do it as you see fit because it was in the 1920s, which is
30s,
uh,
1933.
1933? Even better. Well past the copyright law. Sorry.
Well, copyright law, we're only up to 1930, actually.
Yeah.
Anyway, some of my favorites, like there's a really good BattleTech game, Shadowrun, on the Sega Genesis, was amazing.
Shadowrun's a good series.
You know, and it had a lot of run and guns, like Gunstar Heroes. I love that game.
I've never heard of most of these.
And
These are so
also Miss Pac-Man too.
Oh yeah, that was yeah.
Namco needs to just really pull their head out of their ass.
Okay, here's the problem. Here is the problem, though. There is a copy because Miss Pac-Man. The story is actually really interesting if you look into it. Miss Pac-Man originally started out as the 1980s equivalent of a ROM hack. Okay, so what they do in arcade machines to extend the life is they had these add-on boards that would add stuff. So they did like another thing like Crazy Auto. I might be mixing my stories up here. So Miss Pac-Man was unofficial. And so Namco bought the team and then they made it official. They had some like a contract. I think it was like the late 90s. There was like a lawsuit. So apparently there's like a legal kind of thing with Miss Pac-Man. That's why Namco hasn't really done stuff with Miss Pac-Man in like the last 20 years or so. Like, that's why you've seen, like, Pac-Woman. Like, they keep trying to introduce. I mean, what they needed, like, honestly, Namco needs to just, like, shut the heck up and just, like, pay them a couple $1 million and get the rights to Miss Pac-Man already.
Yeah.
I agree.
You know, because, like, you can have Pac-Woman and all this stuff, but Miss Pac-Man is... Also, I'm just going to say it. Miss Pac-Man is actually superior to the original Pac-Man, because Pac-Man, it's a good game. But I love the speed of Miss Pac-Man. Like, it almost becomes like a Twitch game. Like I like how you gotta have like lightning fast reflexes. You know,
Yeah.
I know this looks really weird, but I have the controller in my. You know, you gotta like. God,
No,
it looks so weird. I swear we're not doing what you think we're doing.
No, we're not doing what you think we're doing. I mean, you can't see me, obviously, but we are not doing the weird thing.
Real quick. I love the Miss Pac-Man Maze Madness for PS1. Let's get that out in the open. That was actually a good game.
Really? I didn't know they did that.
I love the concept. I'll stream it eventually. It's like Pac-Man. It's like Pac-Man World, but the Miss Pac-Man variation is a bit better, and I enjoy it for what it is.
Yeah, there's been a lot of these Pac-Man games I've been wanting to play. Like I think Pac-Man World Championship, where they make it go all techno and stuff. And then like one game that I really want to play this is a bit of an off topic, but like Tetris Effect, where like they make it all synth wavy. I've been wanting to play this.
I remember seeing that advertised at some point in my life. I never played it.
But like, I think there's even like VR Tetris Effect or something.
Okay, everyone, can we just stop saying VR? It's not virtual reality until it surrounds us.
VR. He's not whacking it. He's just yes, Happy Dino. Thank you for realizing it. But like, both me and Anime Night realized how weird this looks.
Oh, it looks weird, but you know what? That's what we're here for. Well, if it would load.
One of the first formal studies of the phenomenon was at Harvard Medical School in the year 2000. Participants played the game for 7 hours each, spread over the course of 3 days. Remarkably, 63% of the participants, almost 2/3, reported seeing imagery from the game hours after they finished playing, often just as they were falling asleep. This fact on its own was newsworthy. But even more surprising, amnesic patients with brain damage that prevents them from forming new memories also reported seeing game imagery well after they'd finished playing. These participants were unable to recall having ever played the game, but their description neatly into empty spaces between.
Okay, that looks cool.
Oh, the f***ing game! Jesus Christ! But yeah, look how zen this looks.
Whoa.
Yeah.
The researchers gave this phenomenon a name.
They have like 5 seconds of gameplay in this. What the hell, dudes?
Oh, ouch.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Commercials
That was
like
a bit
that.
of a tangent, but like
Yeah,
we're all just gamers here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Another game that does not get talked about enough is Phantasy Star.
I've heard of
Fantasy Star 2, 3, and 4. That's the ones on the Genesis.
Yep.
I've only heard that name. I don't know.
But there was one. There's actually one that hasn't been released.
Really?
It's called Fantasy Star Fukukuban. It was only released in Japan. It never made it to the States here, so we would have had 5. We would have had 5 had that been released here. It would have been the 5th one.
Also, like, here's the crazy thing. If you ever play Phantasy Star 2, the plot, and just bear with me here, is about a central computer that decides the lives for everyone. And this has been going on so long that people entrust their lives to this artificial intelligence. They like, oh, it's okay. I don't need to make decisions. The AI will make this. Like, do you see where I'm getting at here?
Rock. What we are trying to tell you
I think it was like 1992 this game came out. Like,
yeah. Look, Grok. What we're telling you is this.
yes, you're fighting Grok.
Don't tell us what to do. We will do that ourselves. Thank you.
Oh gosh. By the way, did you hear like the recent controversy of like, or like Grok put this person in a bikini or whatever?
Oh yeah, I've heard
It's
about
got
that.
so bad they've had to lock Grok behind premium users to get like oh gosh.
Yeah. But that's fine. I mean, that's X, Twitter, call it what you want. Not wanting to get sued.
Here's the thing, like, I can see why a lot of women were getting mad because I can see why they felt violated because, well, it is kind of violating, be honest.
Yeah.
I mean, Anime Night. How would you like it if I did a deep fake where I put your head on the guy from The Last of Us?
Oh,
during
God.
that scene.
I would be like, okay.
I guess Neil Druckmann is creating himself some Anime Night.
Neil Druckmann, thank you. We'll see you in court.
But no, you know what I'm saying, though.
Yes, I get what you're saying, though. Yes.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. I can see why they're upset about that. That's not something that I don't care that if somebody took my voice and did something silly with it, whatever. A picture of my body, yeah, maybe not.
What's funny is like these kind of things have been around like forever. Like, remember in the 2000s, the equivalent was like, oh my god, they photoshopped my head onto Monica Lewinsky's body.
Oh god.
Nick, I don't want to have nightmares tonight, but thank you.
Or actually putting Nick's head on Hillary Clinton's body. There you go.
Oh. You made
Well, anime night. It was nice having you on the street.
Oh,
God.
yeah, no. I mean,
Uh,
this stick has been around forever. I imagine even when photographs first became a thing, people were doing that.
Oh yeah, definitely. Um, Now, as some other stuff about the Genesis is, I actually really like the 3-button controller. Like for an adult hand, it is comfortable as heck. The buttons feel great. Super Nintendo controller is to me like the greatest 2D controller ever, but the Genesis controller still feels good.
Huh. I've never actually handled it that much, but I'll believe you.
Once you figure out like which button does what, it's sublime. It's like, yeah, I could pick this up and do it like this,
I
and
never
then
actually liked the 6-button controller. It felt like a little tiny little thing in my hands.
but other than that though, when it had when it was the 3 button, it was like, okay, this does this, and this is this. Okay, that's established. Now onto the game, it's like, hey, this is actually comfortable. But
What's fun?
when
Yeah.
they get to the 6, it's like you took what was simple and made it complicated.
Yeah. What's funny is the Saturn. We'll talk about this like next week. But the Saturn controller is basically just a 6-button controller blown up, and they added L and R buttons.
Kind of like this, back in the, but way back in the day.
Oh, that's just a 360 controller.
Yeah.
But this is more my speed, like more of my speed, and that's what the Genesis controller was at that time. It was easy to follow, and you just, and this is the thing though, and my friends were. I remember one of my childhood friends. He had a problem with his game. He's like, I couldn't understand the controls, and I'm like, did you read the manual?
Oh,
He looked at me like, you stupid bastard, reading manuals is for peasants.
No. What you don't realize is reading manuals is like when you go to KB Toys and you get your game on the car ride home. You know, the 5-10 minutes. You open the game up and you read the manual while you're going home.
See,
Yeah.
see, kids, it's called reading. You read what the game does, what it's about, what the controls are. Otherwise, you're gonna be like, Dad, I don't know what the hell I'm doing.
See, they're lucky I wasn't their dad. I'd go, you go grab a hammer, and you break the controller, and the game works.
Jason, go stub your toe or something. I don't know.
And then they get up all upset when their dad sits down with the controller and masters it like nothing. And then they go up to the room and cry for 3 hours.
You know what? I could see people of our generation doing this exact thing, getting the old system, plugging it in for their kids, going, have fun, and I can't do it, Dad. We just sit down and just like master it in 2 seconds.
Oh, did you see that one meme where it's like, I told my kid if he can beat this level, I'll get him a PS5. It was the sewer level from TMNT for the NES.
No.
Oh.
I'm sorry. That
actually-
kid is never getting his PS5.
Actually, there's a cool person that I know by the name of Terminally Dyslexic. He has his son currently trying to 100%. He wanted to get all the challenges for Crash Bandicoot 4. He'll buy him a PS5 and Grand Theft Auto 6 if he gets them all. And I'm like, good.
Good luck.
But that inspired me to do my own thing because I am gonna be playing Crash Bandicoot 4 again, the 106 challenge. So I will be doing that very, very soon. I am mentally prepared enough for it, and I made sure I checked into all the medical wards when I am done.
Do they have the I Love Me jacket prepped and ready?
I think so, but with the Sega Genesis, though, what it boils down to,
I'm really cold. When is the next meal? Dark Souls ain't got nothing on you.
Nope. Yeah, even the Cowabunga collection, somehow they kept that level in, and I'm like, Oh god.
See, the thing is,
When I saw that level, I felt all my hair turn gray, and I'm like, oh god.
see, the difference between old school and new school gaming is, and Genesis definitely is like in the old school realm, is old school is based off of pattern recognition. You know, because all the enemies moved in a predetermined pattern. So, like, once you knew the pattern, things are like you can beat Contra in a half an hour if you know where all the bullets are coming from. You know,
Huh.
and that's most of these games this era. Something like Dark Souls, there is some pattern, but it's more reading cues. It's more like, oh, they just turned blue, they're about to do their charging attack, or oh, they just did this animation, now the hammer's going to come down, and then knowing where to react, you know, kind of thing. So it's kind of like a hybrid. Like, I think that's kind of the thing. The reason why Dark Souls works is because it's a hybrid reactive / pattern recognition. Like, you got to recognize what's going to happen and what you like. All right, the hammer's going to come down. I can roll to one of 3 spaces. If I roll to these 2 spaces, I'm going to get hit. You got to perform those calculations. Like, by the way, Dark Souls players, if I'm wrong, please tell me I'm wrong. I'm not a Dark Souls player. I'm just going off of, like, osmosis or whatever. So if I'm wrong, let me know.
You're going off visual osmosis.
Something like that. So I've kind of been avoiding the very large blue hedgehog in the room. So let's kind of just talk about Sonic, because like you can't talk about the Genesis.
You can't talk about the Genesis without talking about Sonic, the monster that made the system what it is.
My favorite game in Cowboy and Collection is Tournament Fighters. For me, my favorite Turtles game is Turtles in Time for the Super Nintendo.
That's the only one I've played, actually.
Or if you want to play it on the Genesis, Hyperstone Heist.
Yeah, I've only played the Turtles in Time. Called it a sin, but that's the only Turtles game I played back in the day.
So here's the funny thing about the Genesis that a lot of people don't realize is Sonic didn't come into the picture until like 2 to 3 years into the Genesis's life cycle. Like, the Genesis premiered came out in 1989. Sonic didn't come out till like 91. So like there's a 2 to 3 year period where it's like completely Sonicless.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Did you know that?
I did not know that. I thought it came out day one.
No.
All right.
No, it came out much later because we had the other games from that time, like Mystic Defender, Mystical Fighter, and Musha.
Shinobi, Altered Beast. You had the Mickey Mouse game.
Midnight
Moonwalker.
Moonwalker. Yep, and Midnight Resistance. All cool, all very wonderful games. And then as soon as Sonic and Mortal Kombat hit the scene.
Yeah, Sonic was definitely a shot in the arm. But I think it was really Mortal Kombat. Like, yeah, we got to talk about Mortal Kombat because that was like the first time where Sega really did have a W on the Super Nintendo.
And they had the balls to keep the fatalities.
Sonic was a shot in arm that Sega needed. Sega to Sanshiro. Sega to Sanshiro. But by the way, Happy Dino, we're talking about the Saturn next week. And you bet your ass we're going to be playing some of those commercials.
Okay.
So basically, for those who don't know, I mean, pretty much all you guys know, but like, Mortal Kombat, Mortal Monday, the reason why, like, the Super Nintendo was technically the superior version, but the Super Nintendo is like, oh, we're gonna just palette swap the blood and call it sweat. That is some of the grossest sweat I've ever seen. But
wait, they called it sweat.
Yeah.
Oh.
But what the Genesis did is they had the blood code. It's like they hid it behind a code, but they made sure that all the magazines had the code. like this was by design. It's like they hid it, but like they made it sure that every kid had access to that code.
Well, yeah.
Exactly, because we like watching Scorpion uppercut Melina into the pit below, and watch the spikes go through her and all the blood coming out.
Look, I'm sorry, but the kids playing Mortal Kombat are the little boys that want blood, guts, and gore. Let's be real. There are a few girls that like that too. I'm not going to say it's just all boys, but no, for the most part, it is guys.
there were some girls in the groups I hung out with who were gamers like us, and they're like, yeah. And when the PS1 was out, they're like, yeah, we played X and this.
I guess I ran out of time there. Hey, Raiden.
Oh gosh. All right, fine. All right. So yeah, this is what. Yeah, see, like, got some blood here and there.
Oh wow.
Also, this guy can't play. Oh god damn, this guy can't play. This guy plays for shit.
Good.
Plays like I
grief.
do. I'm going to admit I'm not that good at fighting games. I'm not.
Okay, we got Scorpion. We'll see it then. Yeah, like, how cool is that?
Yeah, that's cool for back in the day. Yeah, this guy cannot play.
Yeah, he can. Oh gosh. Let's see here. No, you should see what Nintendo did to Thor's. When we do our Nintendo retrospective, bring that up, Black Reaper Kai. We're talking Sega right now.
I would love to be there for that, Phoenix. You can guarantee me.
So
I'll be
Nintendo
there.
1, we're gonna have to split that into two separate series. There will be the Nintendo console retrospective and Nintendo handheld because they have such an extensive history for both. And by the way, the console and handheld is basically we're gonna go up, like basically the Switch. We're gonna converge onto the Switch and Switch 2. So we'll do both retrospectives. So like console will be up to Wii U, handheld will be up to 3DS, and then we'll converge on the DS as you should. Yeah, I suck at Mortal Kombat as well. Like, I remember one time I think I was playing I think I played Motaro and I just did like the or like upper. I got the uppercut and I made my way up to the final boss with the uppercut and then I got demolished.
I'm a button masher king. That's the only way I can do it.
Yeah. I've always loved Mortal Kombat. I like the characters. I like the story. Like, the characters and the stories are actually very interesting. Like, got some very, very unique characters. And
Yeah.
And if you look at the design of people like Sub-Zero and Scorpion, you might see some inspiration for a certain character for one of my comics.
Yeah, I can see the inspiration.
Screecher.
No, Shiva.
Oh, Shiva.
I can see it.
I mean, the issue, the original issue 2 cover was literally a Mortal Kombat homage.
I did see it in there. You have to really look though, ladies and gentlemen. You have to really look.
You have to squint
Spoiler,
and look
they made them into sticks. It's really dumb, but the game was awesome.
Yeah.
I'm okay at Mortal Kombat. The only fighting game that like I actually really enjoy is Soul Calibur, just because like I'm actually like kind of good with like that one girl.
Yeah, I'm kind of good with the Greek from Soul Calibur.
Which Soul Calibur?
Soul Calibur 3, I believe.
Okay, I thought for a second I was if you had said the Greek from the PSP one, I'd be like, Kratos. You're good with Kratos.
No. Oh God,
because Kratos is the guest character for Dual Destinies.
Oh, I didn't know that. See, I got a problem with Kratos. The character himself, by nature, is defaultively stupid. It's an actual Greek god called Kratos, but he's for crops and things like that, not war and violence. So it's completely different if you actually look into Greek mythology about it. Sorry.
The one like kind of like detriment to the Genesis was probably the sound chip. The sound chip was one of those things where when they learned how to use it and use it well, amazing stuff. Like I think probably the best example is Streets of Rage 2.
Ooh.
Really?
Which Streets of Rage 2 has like the best soundtrack. Right. Let's see here. I'm pulling it up. I mean, thank you, Yuzo Koshiro, by the way. Like, look at the soundtrack, bro.
Yeah. Okay.
Tell me that is not amazing.
That's good.
Oh, that feels good.
And yes, Sonic itself did have some good ones. I really enjoy a lot of Capcom fighting games like Night Warriors, Dark Arts, sort of things. Yeah, Marvel vs. Capcom can be pretty fun.
Huh.
But have you seen where they take some of these videos where they take games and put them through the Genesis sound font?
No, I have not.
Oh my god, how good does this sound?
I'm about to say, this sounds really good.
Why does this sound so perfect?
I don't know, but it sounds better than it actually did in the Nintendo. Way better.
Sold.
Yeah.
Where's my wallet? Where's my wallet?
Yeah, exactly.
The
Where's
thing
my
you need to
wallet?
realize about Sega Genesis and the soundtrack is the Genesis used the Yamaha YM238 chip, which is essentially FM synthesis, which can be difficult to like program, versus the Super Nintendo, which used a more sample-based method. So the Super Nintendo, it was a lot easier to get really good sounds off of. And then the Genesis had, I think it was like Gems, which was like their sound font program. If you didn't know what you were doing, it was really easy to make not that good music for the Genesis. Basically, a lot of fart noises, essentially.
Well, that's Beavis and Butthead soundtrack right there.
Oh, I mean, okay. Speaking of Beavis and Butthead and the Sega Genesis,
I was kidding. Really?
wait for it.
Nick, you're not allowed to break my brain.
Change it.
Anyway, Night, did you know about this one?
Yes, I knew about this one, and
The game's terrible. It's terrible.
it is. Luckily, actually, I didn't get to play it though, but one of my friends did, and he said it was the worst rental he ever did.
Yeah.
Oh.
And unfortunately, his parents found out about that and gave him the beat down.
The late 90s equivalent would be renting the South Park game for N64.
Oh God! Oh,
Oh.
do not remind. Actually, one of my other
F you
friends,
turkeys! F you turkeys! And we're talking about this during the N64. Like, the superpower for the snowballs, and it's all yellow.
Nick, don't remind me of that. I was actually
Make
up
sure you
to
live it,
get
make
that
sure you live
game.
it, hippie.
My parents would have been upset that I got it, but I was 17 years old. What are you gonna do?
What are
I
you gonna
don't
do?
know.
What are you gonna do to me, Daddy? You gonna beat me down like you did back in the 90s?
Yeah. Well, I mean, it was still a 90
Daddy, it's
for
the
me at
20. It's the
17.
20. It's the 2020s. You're 60 and I'm 30. I don't think you're gonna win this fight, Dad.
And then your dad walks up with a freaking iron pipe. You're like, okay, whoa, 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 wait a minute.
that he conveniently rips off the wall.
Yeah.
Dad, you're gonna cause yourself a hernia. Just try to swing that thing. Please try it. Try it, Dad. Try it. Try it. You're gonna throw out your back. Just even thinking about swinging it. Come on, Dad. Come on.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Oh yeah.
But in all, the Genesis though is probably one of the coolest gifts you could receive in the 90s, right up
Or today.
or today. Actually, it holds up still today. Not long ago, I went to a thrift store and found the Sega Genesis complete with the controllers and everything.
Well, they want like $500 for it.
$162.
Complete.
Wow.
How many games did it have with it?
3.
That seems a bit overpriced because I don't know. Like,
Well, yeah, I know what you mean. I'm like, that can't be the real price, because I was baffled. I'm like, this has to be an April Fool's joke. This has.
I mean, it depends on the games. 'Cause, yeah, I used to be big going to like thrift stores and whatnot. I don't anymore because like all the good deals, and this is confirmed by the way, that all the good stuff gets pulled off, and it's like for Goodwill they like if it's like it used to be like Goodwill, they pulled all the stuff off. Like you still stuff like Salvation Army, but even Salvation Army, all the good stuff gets pulled off like right away.
Yeah. No. I'm fully aware of that.
All right. So Sega Genesis Model 2 console, loose goes for $53.
53.
Yeah, which sounds about right. I mean, I remember like 10 years ago they were like 40, 30, 40, but 55 seems fair. And 3 games, so yeah, 160 seems pretty
That they're stretching it for the games.
That's why I thought, because I'm like,
there better be some really good games. Like oh, we got Sonic 2. That's like a $10, $20 game even now.
one of them was a Sonic game. I just can't remember the other two. And on the way home after hanging out with my sister,
None of the Sonic games are rare on the Genesis. So Sonic the Hedgehog 2 is $20. Okay, let me just see. Complete is $20. That's complete. Because they're common games.
exactly.
They sold millions of copies. Everyone had these games. Heck, I still have Sonic 2. All right, fine. Let me 1 second. Let me go grab it.
I was
All
about
right,
to
you guys talk
demand.
on? All right.
I was about to demand he go get it. If he actually has it, I want to see it.
Here. Yep, it's right here.
And he conveniently has it right there.
He has a convenience. The order of convenience.
Nick, we're questioning the complexity of your room, because this is a bit too convenient for this.
Did you like prep this for just this conversation?
What do you mean?
It almost seems like you put that game there specifically just in case we brought it up.
Okay. All right. So for those who don't know, I got this shelf right here. This is mostly just for rat stuff, shoes, and her cage. Behind that is my media shelf. That's where I keep my books And then I also have the video games I left at the bottom.
Okay.
Over there is my movies. Like, ugh.
Oh, wow, 2004 graphics, nice.
Screw
Yeah.
you. Yeah.
The good quality, 2004 graphics. The good
yeah,
one.
yeah, I like it. You know, he could make
Sorry,
a good.
I'm very careful with the angles.
He could actually do a really decent 2004 movie with this camera. You could beat me later, Nick.
I'm planning on it. I'm going to full screen myself for a moment.
Go ahead.
To get you out of the way. So, this is,
Yep, that's the cover.
Yep, that's it.
So yeah, this is like worth $20. But yeah, these are common as frick. These are like really, really freaking common.
Yeah. Oh, I believe it.
But like,
I'm
the cool thing about Genesis is the early to mid games. They always came in these plastic cases, which are really great to collect. The problem is the latter Genesis games, towards the end of its life, they switched to cardboard cases, and so like by the time you got to Sonic 3, that's when they switched to the paper cases. But like these plastic cases are really nice.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm sorry, but a video game should not be protected by a cardboard box because it's called a knife. I'm just being honest here.
Why would your game be attacked by a knife unless you pissed off your girlfriend or something?
I can think of a number of
Hey,
reasons.
Anime Night! I hear Sonic 2 is your favorite game.
Actually, that would be tossed up in the air. Actually, it would just be a match.
It would just...
Like one match. It takes one match, people. It takes one match.
And that's like, it's like what? It's like she lights all your games on fire, and it turns out you're a collector of late Genesis games, and you got like all these games complete. But they're all in cardboard, so when she lights them on fire, they actually catch really easily.
Oh,
Why? No. Why did I have to choose that one Pacific era? Versus like these, they're all plastic, where it's like if you light them on fire, they don't catch it as easily. So you have a shot of like
saving it.
Fire out. Like some of the cases might be ruined, but the games will be intact.
Yeah, the games will be
maybe
fine.
you lose a manual or two. God.
Yeah. Why did they go to cardboard again? To save
money.
on price?
Yeah.
Money.
I figured it was money.
Yeah, I figured it was money. It's the easiest option.
I'm so tired. Gonna get some rest. Alrighty. Thank you for joining us, Happy Dino. Make sure to join us tomorrow at 6. We'll complete through some more Lost in New Vegas. But make sure to give us a like on the way out if you haven't already.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh. Let's see here. Some of the ones I liked, Vector Man. I was never any good at it, but that was a crazy game.
I didn't even know that existed.
Oh, you've never heard of Vector Man?
Uh-oh.
For
You offended him.
For those who aren't aware, Jason only really has a passing familiarity with the Genesis. That's kind of why I had to bring in reinforcements.
Yeah, my cousin had one, and I only saw him like maybe once, twice a month. So,
Oh, I was pressing the wrong button.
Press the right button, man.
What the
Press R, not V.
What the heck? What the heck, dude?
I don't know. That's what came
What's
into my
going on? There we go. This should do it. Yeah, Blue Sky. These guys are still around, too.
Really?
Yeah. By the way, this is a late Genesis game. like this is like a 95, 96 game. Like, look how cool this looks.
I'm liking what I see.
So if we're gonna talk about like noteworthy Genesis games, I feel like people would be remiss if we didn't talk about Comic Zone.
Oh God.
So let me guys tell you if you've heard this. So there's this guy, he's a comic book creator, all right? He has a pet rat, and he gets transported into the world of the world of his comics.
Why am I scared? Nick, we are not going to do this to you.
Please no.
He's not joking. I
He's
heard
not-
of this. I heard of this game too, and have seen a few people play it in my lifetime.
I
by the
thought
way,
he was
for
joking.
the record, I actually do want to do a cosplay of Comic Zone guy. Like one of these days, I will do like a photo shoot where I'm dressed as Comic Zone guy, and I will pose with one of my pet rats. Like oh, so who did you run the rat from? It was actually my rat. Like I feel like I have to do it at some point.
You have to.
This is another like late Genesis game.
Actually, James, I can see this. I can see you in this cosplay
Yeah, I can see that.
because it's perfect.
Yeah. I mean, you're going to be time coded to the late 90s, but whatever. I like those missing fingertips.
Look!
Yeah, but
man.
definitely him.
And apparently the villain of his own comic books hate him. That's impressive.
And I love how like you just go through the panels of the comic. It's actually really cool.
Huh.
I'm in my own comic book. Like the level is you're going through the pages. It's really cool.
See, people, this is why we don't let Nick create his own universe. They will do this.
I have created my own universe.
He has.
The Enverse.
Oh,
Yes, that's actually the name for the universe, by the way.
all right, that works.
See? Like,
Oh, that's cool.
I have questions as to why he destroyed the Statue of Liberty, but I'll run with it for now.
this game is like hard as balls, but like I love the creativity on display
Yeah.
in this game.
No, that seems interesting. I never knew it existed.
Yeah. And see here, like some other ones, like you guys have heard of Toe Jam and Earl?
Yep.
Oh, I haven't.
Oh gosh. I'm trying to think here. And then like there's also some stuff like Castlevania, the Castlevania game they got for it. Bloodlines, Castlevania Bloodlines. That was really good.
I've heard of that one, but I've never played it, obviously, because it was on Sega.
It's on the Castlevania collection if you want to play it.
All right.
One of my favorites though is MMPR the movie.
NPR.
It's a beat 'em up, and they have like tunes from the show. It is a really great game. I played a lot.
Huh. Oh, duh. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Duh, Jason, your brain.
Yeah.
Make it work. Which one of you stole the defibrillator?
Yeah, like the thing it is, it's like during this era, even when you had multiplats, like the Super Nintendo version will be very different from the Genesis version. Like, for example, the big example is Aladdin. Like, Jason, remember when I played Aladdin, the Genesis version?
Yeah.
The Genesis version was more of an action game, whereas the Super Nintendo version is very much more a platformer.
Oh, did not know that.
Yeah, and the other thing is the Genesis version actually had Disney animators working on it, like real Disney animators.
Wait. You're talking the Sega had real animators?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh. Color me astounded.
Yeah, Disney and Sega had a very good partnership at this time.
This was back when Disney was actually good.
Yes. Before the dark times.
Before the times that we
Before
called...
the Kathleen and the Iger. Anyway,
Those were the days.
jokes aside, yes. Aladdin was actually pretty good for the time. It was a lot of fun.
Huh.
Also, like, as a kid, I have to tell you, like, when I was in the theaters, it's like around 97. This reference, like 10-year-old me was very happy.
I don't even know this woman.
Well, what are you talking about? It's Karen. You've known her for 10 years.
She doesn't even have Sega. She's such a troglodyte.
Oh,
like just say you have Sega. Like I remember as a kid, my mind was blown.
At least the movie writers had their fingers on the pulse of culture at the time.
By the way, the last Genesis game actually came out in 97. The Genesis was still very relevant in 97. It was, by this time, it was more relegated to like the kid system, the bargains. Like this is a system you buy like for cheap games or whatever, or it's like it's a system you inherited and you bought like a bunch of games off, but like it was very much still a thing in 97.
I believe it.
But like, did you know that existed, Anime Night?
yeah.
That's from, by the way, that's from Lost World Jurassic Park, by the way, just so people know.
Yeah.
I knew that scene was from somewhere. I've seen that scene once in my life. I've only seen that movie.
That scene was funny, and it's that clever writing that we miss nowadays.
I think Lost World is actually a bit of an underrated classic.
It didn't deserve the hate it got.
My favorite scene is like in the beginning when like she's getting the compies and like you have the woman scream and it's just like hard cuts him like I love how like the way they have Eddie and Malcolm, it's like it's almost like he's there in that scene, like he's screaming and it's him like like, oh God, I love that cut. That's like, it's one of my favorite shots in the movie.
Yep. Back when Jurassic Park was actually good.
And then, like in the final part, like we're gonna fight. How are we gonna track him down? Just follow the screams.
The only reason The Lost World was written was that the movie had the doctor survive.
No, the only reason it was written is because Jurassic Park was such a hit and they wanted a sequel.
Fair enough.
And the funny thing is, they only have the Sega only had 2 Jurassic Park games.
Only 2?
I think there was more. Oh well, the Rampage edition of Jurassic, I'm actually looking it up. Like, I feel like there's more. Jurassic Park Rampage edition. Oh, I guess there is a Lost World game on Jurassic Park. That's surprising.
You are right. You are right.
So there's Jurassic Park.
Agree.
Rampage edition is the upgrade. So Jurassic Park, the original one, is not that good. From what I understood, Rampage edition was a good one. And then Lost World, I guess they did have a Lost World port. But the thing is, Lost World, I just remember like the PlayStation games, like the PlayStation Lost World. That was a cool game. I need to get the Jurassic Park collection. I need to get that.
I'm excited for the one that's coming. I'm excited for the one that is coming.
I thought it had already come out.
No, the one that is coming very, very.
Oh, you mean the new game?
Yep. It has my attention, and it had my attention. I'm like, okay, we can actually do this because no one from the original is there. It's brand new character, setting's good,
and the thing is, like, the setup is actually like pretty good. So it's a woman who worked with Dr. Wu who got stranded on the island. Like, okay. And it takes place a day after Jurassic Park. So I think that like there's perfect setup. All right, I'm gonna play the announcement trailer. Jason, have you heard about this game?
No, I'm learning about this right now. I was about to look at that myself.
Basically, if you liked Alien Isolation, this game is right up people's alley.
I own an island.
And the copyright struck.
Really spectacular.
But it's worth it.
Yep.
This place, I wanted to show them something that wasn't an illusion. Something that was real.
Can anyone hear me? This is Dr. Maya Joshi. I've been left behind on Isla Nubla.
The only thing I'll say is the character design looks a little bit too modern.
Yeah.
Like, the clothes look good, but, like, I don't know. Those glasses look a little bit too modern. Those do not look like 90s glasses. You know what I'm saying?
No, there were some that were wireframes like that, but they were just a touch thicker.
Like, they never had that, like, little metal gold. Like, the gold thing on them is more modern.
Yeah.
Her clothes, I like how it's just like they hang on it for a second. Like, yeah, we all know it's in there.
Is anyone there?
Her clothes look kind of period, but they look more modern.
Yeah.
I don't know. She looks more like 2010. Like her outfit looks. It strikes me as like 2010s. You know?
Yeah.
It does.
So by the way, that's a minor nitpick. That is 100% a minor.
Yeah, I was about to say it's bad, but you know what? I'm willing to forgive it.
And they actually show gameplay. God bless them. This game is gonna be amazing. Like, oh my god. I normally don't like these kind of games.
But when they do it right,
they nailed it. Sorry.
But when they do it right, they do it right. And we can aside from
the hairs on my arms are standing on end.
Aside from the clothing nitpick, which I will agree with Nick on this one, we can forgive it because
it is minor.
But we can forgive it because they actually had the class to show gameplay of it. It's like, you know what? We forgive that. And I'm genuinely excited.
And plus they were brave enough. You could see that like the graphics were like a little bit worse than what they showed. But they were at least brave enough to show that.
Exactly.
Yeah. It said the day after, I believe, or at least the night, because I believe the finale takes like just back to this daytime, so it probably takes place morning, afternoon, and I think this takes place the night follows it or whatever.
Yeah. And that the woman has to survive on the island alone. Good luck.
Yeah.
Good luck. No, that's what.
Because if I remember, like I've watched lore videos for Jurassic Park. Apparently, the cleanup crew didn't arrive till like a couple of months later. Like it was a decent chunk of time.
Yeah.
You know, but I kind of thing. But like, yeah, I'm sorry. I love Jurassic Park.
I do.
This seems like the perfect game, like a survival game on dinosaurs. This is like the perfect setup for like this kind of game.
Yeah, I was like, when I saw it, I'm like, huh, another Jurassic Park game. And then after trailer, it's like, release date when? Release date when?
They've had a few updates on it since then,
Yeah.
enough to know that they're still working on it. And the fact that they showed gameplay with the reveal trailer tells me they're a little farther along than most people.
Yeah, it's a lot better than most reveal trailers that, hey, we're working on this game.
Star Wars Eclipse is never coming out. Star Wars, like
No.
literally the hope is like, oh, the guy did a post on LinkedIn saying they were still working on it. Like, that's literally the most updates we've gotten in years. Like, Eclipse is never coming out.
No, Eclipse is
KOTOR,
never...
I doubt it. Fate of the Jedi, I don't think it's coming out. Like that the new like that Fate of the Jedi game they teased recently, that's never coming out.
No. I have more faith in Mass Effect 5 than those games.
Like Enemy Knight, did you dig into it? Like, do you realize the company that is developing it was formed literally 7 months ago?
And it's crazy what they are coming, or what they're coming with, and it's like,
so that 6 months was, I guarantee, was solely made focused on that trailer, which they showed nothing. There was nothing in that trailer. Like, oh, there's a Leviathan, there's a guy. Like, there's nothing in that trailer. Nothing.
Meanwhile, Saber Interactive, hold my beer. It came out with this. It had the balls to not only show gameplay but rough graphics.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't think the KOTOR remake is coming out anytime soon. I'm pretty certain at because like, you know how there's a timer on Bethesda that goes up that is done around the time when the Fallout Season 2 ends. I think that's going to be for Fallout 3 remake, and then we're probably going to get New Vegas remake after that. And supposedly the Fallout 3 remake, and by the way, Fallout 3 remake was part of the NVIDIA leaks, so they were working on it for some time, and apparently Fallout 3 remake is being done in-house. So I think I actually might buy Fallout 3 remake. I might do that.
Maybe not on my end.
If I don't fall Fallout 3 remake, I'm definitely buying New Vegas remake.
That's if they
or
don't.
They might just skip 3 and just do a New Vegas remake, just kind of capitalize it. Who knows?
Maybe, but I'm more worried about what they're going to do in the remakes, because they've been kidifying a lot of their remakes.
I don't know. Like, if the Oblivion remake is anything to go off of, I think they're just going to update the graphics, make it stable, maybe make a few tweaks. Nothing, like, mechanically, it'll still be roughly the same. What do you think, Anime Night?
It's tough to say, but we'll have to find out going forward. Time will tell if it's gonna make or break, because there's a lot of things that can make it, and it takes one thing to break it. It takes one. That's the scary thing nowadays. It just takes one thing to break all of that apart, and it's like, of all things, why is it this?
Yeah, like the Oblivion remake was essentially just they had new graphics over the game, and then underneath the graphics was literally the exact same game. Like,
yeah, all it is just a graphical upgrade.
You know, and don't get me wrong, the graphics look pretty good, and thankfully the Oblivion gameplay is still really good enough that it still works. And thankfully Oblivion is stable enough that like you can kind of make that work, and you could probably do the same thing with Fallout 3. Like, Fallout 3 currently is actually fairly stable. New Vegas is not stable. New Vegas actually requires tweaks.
Oh, it does. And meanwhile, there we go again. Here comes GTA 5 with the PS5 next gen update. It's a re-release. How many more re-releases do we need from that game?
2
Put
million.
that money. Put that money to something else, Rockstar.
I'm surprised they
please.
haven't released GTA 5 on the Switch too. I'm surprised.
Bro, I don't think they don't have the balls. They don't have the balls to do it. Because we all know how Nintendo is. We know how Nintendo is.
I mean, as far as the content goes, they've allowed mature stuff on there before. So.
The only mature game I have ever personally played from Nintendo is Eternal Darkness: Sanity's Requiem.
I mean, also note that Rockstar, like, RDR2 is coming to the Switch too, which that's kind of crazy. I wonder if, like, RDR Online is coming to Switch too.
They have an online version of that game?
Yeah.
I'm surprised. I shouldn't be, but I am.
It didn't do that well.
I wasn't expecting it to. It's like if you did a single-player World of Warcraft again. It's going to fail. Because now, WoW is an MMO.
Like, RDR2 on the Switch 2, like, it isn't really that, like, huge of a thing, because, like, it was a PS4 game. So that makes sense. I switched Red Dead Online Switch 2, and there's, like, no mention of RDR2 Online.
Oh, so it's something they purged from existence, like
I don't know. I just did a quick Google search. I need to dig deeper.
Do we need to get you a shovel and a pickaxe?
No. Yeah, I just, like, the Switch 2 is cool, but, like, I have no need for it. You know, by the time that, like, I'm basically waiting until GTA 6 comes to PC, which will probably be around 2027, 2028. And by that time, I'll be ready for an upgrade on my laptop, or I'll get like a Steam Deck too. You know, so I'll be ready to buy a computer that can run it. So,
I'm already starting to save for the upgrades on the video card, the motherboard, on my PC.
Things are so bad that we're releasing the RTX 3060. That's how bad things are getting.
Right.
Which to me makes me happy because, like, I'm running the RTX 3060 laptop edition, which actually funny thing is we were comparing rigs, and so Jason is running a 2070 like the actual video card, and we ran comparisons. The 2070 and the 3060 laptop are actually like very similar. You know, whereas the 2070 is like a little bit better. That's how crazy it is.
Yes. In a few days, I will be tying Nick up and throwing him in the basement.
Oh yeah, we're doing that. What we do on my channel, AMA Night, is since I'm partially monetized, I do like a fundraiser. So if you can get me to $100, I allow one of my co-hosts to take over the stream. And this time around, it's Jason's turn.
That does sound interesting.
Well, I'm gonna be having the odor of Stouffer's lasagna just wafering down.
You bastard! You bastard!
Speaking of which, I was at a Christmas party last night, and we had the raffle. I managed to win this, though. I'm like, when I come to your house, I'm expecting Swedish meatballs. By the way, Swedish meatballs are amazing.
I've had them once. I agree.
If you get someone who knows how to make them, they are amazing.
My roommate knows I've been to a few different houses for Christmas this time around. My roommate's son actually, his mom makes some really bomb ass Swedish meatballs. I probably had like 3 plates of that, and I was still wanting them.
Yeah, they're really good. They're really good.
I'm and the fact that they're homemade makes it even better. I'm like, where has this been? Because it's one of those things you question, like, where has this been in my life?
It's been under your bed, 3 steps back. Don't ask how that works.
All right, so this is what we got going on. Tomorrow we're doing New Vegas, probably for the final time. We'll see how that goes. Sunday, we're going to play some more Pokemon Coliseum. That'll be pretty sweet. Tuesday, Total Request Tuesday, and then Friday, we'll be doing Sega Saturn. Here, Anime Night, you're welcome to come back if you want. Any last words, my friend?
Real quick, tonight I am going to be playing Sonic Racing Crossroads. The Pac-Man Festival is out, so he and one of the ghosts are playable. I will be doing that tonight. Tomorrow night I'll be playing more of Schedule 1. Did discover a very interesting mix off camera, so I'm going to save that for later. Sundays nights the anime table. We're back again. Hopefully this time for good, because we've been meaning to do a show.
Yeah, I've been wondering what's been happening with that one.
Monday is gonna be probably more of NHL, and Tuesday is gonna be more of Stolen. Wednesday we're gonna be back with Nightcast. We meant to do a show like this past Wednesday, but the news was so bad. Like there was like barely anything to talk about, so we skipped that day. And hopefully this coming Wednesday we'll have like way more news to talk about.
Yeah.
Thursday is going to be the watch party. We're finishing that out. Friday is going to be Batman Arkham City.
Ooh.
And also Saturday we're going to continue Schedule 1. One of these days you're going to see a Crash Bandicoot 4 on that schedule, but it's a matter of when. I have the game and it's installed. I have the thumbnail ready, the title ready, and description ready.
By the way, Anime Night, I think you'd like hearing this. So we figured out that Valentine's Day is on a Saturday, and I usually do a Saturday stream at that time. So we figured out what game I'm going to play on Valentine's Day, the day to celebrate love. You know what game I'm going to play?
What game?
Doki Doki Literature Club.
What a game to play on Valentine's.
I'm sorry, it's so perfect. It is so perfect.
Too perfect.
He's just wanting to torture me. That's all it is.
Yeah, so I'm gonna do Doki Literature Club. Maybe I'll have like a guest on the stream or something. I don't know. I'll keep you in mind.
Bring Jason to torture him.
He's the co-host. He has to be here.
I have to be there.
All right, so we're gonna hop off here. Thank you, everyone. This is a fun stream. Thank you, Anime Night.
Oh, absolutely. This was fun to talk about. Nice to revisit. I'm always down for these retrospectives. Just let me know when and just let me know the time and everything, and I will happily make it possible.
He's like my PTSD. So if you're gonna show up, I'm not gonna hold it against you, Black Reaper guy.
Black Reaper, no, I will hold it against you. If I'm going to suffer through this, so do you.
All right. I'm going to have to bring in some reinforcement. Well, I think just a few things first. So the New Vegas streams haven't been doing as well as I hope. I guess you guys aren't really interested in it. So unless the New Vegas stream this Saturday does like really, really well, the week after that, we're going to start a Mass Effect 3 playthrough. And we're going to have a new regular, semi-regular co-host, Rose Eagle Rider.
Nice.
So that's what I was like saying. Like I thought about inviting you for the thing, but like Doki Doki Literature Club with Rose there. Oh my god. I love her. She's such a chaos.
That right there, that statement right there is like, well, the past 2 years have been slow. Wrath of Cortex didn't do as well as we hoped. Fish.
Well, here's the thing.
The fish is Mass Effect 3.
Yeah, I mean, very much. So, like, basically, here's how I see it. Okay, if I do a game and it kind of peters out, I take that as the audience wasn't interested. It's a failure on my part, not the audience. So, like, if you guys aren't interested in it, you guys aren't going to watch it. That's fair. Whatever.
That's fair.
So we're switching up to Mass Effect, what Jason knows like the back of his hand. I got a walking strategy guide right here.
Yep.
Also, I have Doki Doki Club on my channel. That's cool. All of it. Also, you get to learn more about music. Interesting.
All right.
Yeah, and then Rose is going to be premiering. So, Mass Effect 3 with Rose there. It's with having her on the stream. You just got to go with it, because like she'll take you into so many different crazy places. Just
Why do you
trust her.
think?
It'll be fun. At least it's always fun time with her.
Why do you think she's my co-host of Nights at the Anime Table? It's always so much fun doing that show and everything. We have been trying to like balance it out though, and try to keep it entertainingly fun. Like we
You
do,
gotta
like,
reel her. You gotta try and reel her in
Yeah.
sometimes.
not just her, but everybody else. I love everybody to pieces.
Yeah.
But I feel like we're trying to get to the balance where on Nightcast, when it's me and Joker, we have that perfect synergy going.
I think this yeah, we go off topic on this stream all the time, but I actually gotta say this one went really well. We had a pretty extended headlines because like a bunch of stuff. I mostly did those headlines because I wanted to give you time to like come in anime night.
Thank you. I
But like we
appreciate
talked
that.
about the Sega stuff for a full hour, then last 20 minutes kind of BS. Pretty well balanced, I would say. So I think this stream went really well. That game, you might get age restrictions with Doki. Fine, it's a one-off anyway. If I get one stream that's age restricted, fine, whatever.
Yeah. I'm sorry, children. You cannot show up for this stream.
So, yep. See you guys tomorrow. See you guys next week. See you guys whenever you see me again. Thank you, Anime Night. Thank you, Black Reaper Kai. Thank you, Jason. It's been Nick from the Phoenix Press. Remember, I can only show you the door. You're the one to walk through it.